pretty mouth is too litty. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is...
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be giving you advice on what you need to know about friendships. Me personally, myself, I've been through a lot dealing with friendships. Last year was a life changer for me. I perceive it differently now. My perception of friendship is completely different than how I viewed it when I was in high school, and I was a high school graduate of the class of 2022. So now, being an actual adult, young adult, I view friendships differently based off what I've been through. Things that I've learned that I'm hoping to help anyone, especially young women out there, about friendships, and to learn a thing or two from my own experiences of friendship about trusting. Trust is a very big thing for me. I can't speak for everybody, but for me personally, I have a very hard time trusting a person, especially what I went through and what I've been through in my past. And that is why I'm on my healing journey, to let things go and move on and be able to trust people in my future, future relations with people. And it's really hard to do so, but obviously put in that work, that inner work that you need to do within yourself before you ever try to go out your way to get into a friendship or relationship or any type of relations with anybody, especially if you have trust issues, because trust is the main thing you're going to need in order for things to work out. But I, right off the bat, will just say, do not trust so quickly and so easily. But once that trust is broken, that's when you have a right of way to not trust somebody so quickly. For an example, let's just say that you were close friends with somebody and they did something to you. They could have spread a lie on you. They could have done honestly anything that was very vile and very mean, negative against you. And it's all about, how you react, and how you take it. And obviously, once it happened and they're coming back to apologize about what they did to you, it's all about forgiving. And then there's the trusting. The trusting part is not something that you should do right off the bat. You should take your time to trust somebody that has done you in a very messed up way, because the more you keep trusting and forgetting, I don't advise anybody to forget. Not that I'm the type of person to hold a grudge, but it's like, I remember that type of treatment. It's not me holding a grudge against that person, because I believe people can change. But when it comes to trusting, it's not something that should just be easily given to that person that's betrayed you or done you in any kind of way, because they're going to do it again, most likely. But like I said, people can change for the good and people can change for the bad. But it's all about earning that trust and gaining it back. But it's not going to be something that's going to be easily just handed to you like that. I will give you that right off the bat with me. But once you fuck that up, it's going to be very hard for me to trust you again, or for it to be the same exact way as before. And majority of the time, it's not going to be like that, and that's okay. That's okay if it's like that in certain relations, especially friendships. Betrayal. Myself, like what I went through last year, I went through something and it made me look at things a whole lot differently. I don't think that you should, when it comes to any type of betrayal in a friendship, depending on the situation, it's depending on if this person should be forgiven. But I am the type of person, I will forgive you. Forgiveness is not something that is going to be given to any and everybody with me. Forgiveness is something that I see like, hey, we can move forward. I totally accept it. I accept your apology, whatever. Because I know everybody's situation is different, but if I was to have a falling out with somebody, or if somebody was to betray me in any way, shape, or form, I will be like, that hurt, But if they were to ever come back into my life to reconcile or to whatever, forgiveness is something that I have right off the bat, but depending on the situation. But like I said, trusting also comes in with this as well. Did it before, they'll do it again. It's just that simple. It happens in friendships. You're gonna get betrayed, and if that happens, that was never a real friend to begin with, and that is something that I had to learn the hard way and to accept, is betrayal. The next thing that I've learned in my 20s with friendships is that it's okay to lose friends. You're going to lose friends. It's going to happen, especially like when I was in school, especially in middle and in high school. I lost a lot of friends. I walked across that stage with 2 friends that I still talk to till this day. You're not gonna be friends with everybody. Not everybody's gonna be on the same path as you in your journey. Not everybody's gonna be there to see you win and see you work your way up to the top. Not everybody's gonna be there to see that and be there in the process of you being on the way there, but you have to be okay with losing friends. You have to be okay with losing people, not in a manner like they're not here anymore with us, like living. I'm totally fine with not I'm okay with losing friends, because everything in life is temporarily. It's not always going to be forever. You're gonna lose people. It's gonna be a lot of everything, and it's honestly, you just have to be okay with detachment. As a fellow Aquarius, I can easily detach myself from certain situations. It might take me a while, but detachment is what you're going to need. You have to be okay with losing things and people that no longer serve you. It's okay to lose friends. It's okay to be alone and be by yourself. The universe is doing that to make room for the things that you need in your life. So just remember that. It's hard to run into some actual, real, genuine friends, because nowadays, like what I've experienced before in my past, when I had friends, those people were not my friends. Those were people that, one, envy me, did not like me, and were very fake. They wanted to see me down. They wanted to see me unhappy. They did not want to see me at my best self. And those are not your friends. Those are not your real friends. Those are not friends, period, okay? You should not have anybody being negative towards you or in any way, shape, or form. Those are not your friends, okay? And as soon as you see, especially as a woman, when you get that intuition feeling that is not my friend, you need to remove yourself from them, because they will drain the literal shit out of you and your energy. It's not that many out there, and once you do get a real friend, you better hold on to her tight or him tight. It's really hard to run into those nowadays. When I'm telling you, when you find yourself a real friend, you got yourself a real friend, and it might be just that one friend. Maybe you will have 2, and that's okay, because that's all I need in my little circle. I don't need a whole bunch of people. Another thing will be, don't call everyone your friend. Do not call everyone your friend. Not everybody is your friend, okay? You shouldn't be venting and telling every little thing about yourself, about what you have going on in your life, to your friend, okay? And this also goes in with don't tell your friends everything about you or your life, because I believe that you need to have some sort of privacy and align with what your friends need to know about you, and you should just be silent about things. Your friends do not need to know every little thing about you. Your energy, especially if they're not a genuine friend and not a real friend, can ruin those things for you. Like, for an example, let's say that you apply for this job that you really wanted, and you got an interview, but you haven't been to the interview yet, and you're telling your friend about it and how much you really want the job. And then you go through the interview and never hear back from the job because they ended up not wanting to hire you for whatever reason. But you telling your friend about the whole process before the interview or whatnot, and you wanting this job, she could have put negative energy towards the fact that she wants this job. And it's just, you should not tell your friends about things that has not happened yet, because they won't be able to get in the way of that. Some things to yourself, and don't call everybody your real friend. Don't call anybody your friend, and to keep personal things to yourself. For the friends that tell your business to any and everybody, especially people you don't like, or maybe it doesn't even have to be people you don't even like, but just to anybody, especially if they're not even your friend, okay? Or if they are. Those are not your friends, okay? Those are not your friends. They should not be telling any of your business to anybody. It's just so simple. Like, nobody should know anything about what you have going on, especially if it's just shared between you and that person. I've had so many experiences in the past of me telling somebody something, and they'll go back and tell somebody that I don't even like or don't even talk to like that. Like, I thought this was supposed to be between me and you. Like, you're going back and telling everybody my business, and they know everything about me. Like, come on. Like, what's going on here? Like, your friends should not be spreading lies or rumors or any of your business to anybody, okay? I don't know what more else to say. That's kind of like common sense, but not all sense is common. And then on top of that, it's like, I had to learn the hard way. Like, I've done it before where I've told people personal things about me, but it's people that I trusted, but then there was like a time period where I was hanging around a bunch of people, and they were going back and telling all of my business to every and anybody that I just did not like or did not like me. So it was like, what, those are not your friends. Stay away from people like that. Well, guys, that is all that I have for today's video. See you in the next one. Bye.